Welcome back everyone. I've got a great little video for you today. We're going to take a second look at this killer little snare drum that I bought from Chicago Drum and Restoration. This is a 14 by 4 inch maple and poplar snare drum. It's actually 5-ply and it's made very much like the Niles era Slingerland drums. It's really great, and it has a 30 degree round over bearing edge on this, and it also has maple reinforcement rings on it. Another really cool thing about this snare drum is it has a really interesting snare bed. It's a very deep, wide, flat cut snare bed. I don't know if you can actually see that or not on this video, but you might be able to see how wide it actually is. It's interesting how they do that. You don't see that often on many snare drums, and the reason why Chicago Drum and Restoration do that is they say it creates more sensitivity for the snare and also reduces the amount of snare buzz. So it's a great thing. I don't know why more snare companies don't do that. Also, on the inside of this drum, they've actually hand applied a couple of coats of oil to help seal the inside wood of the drum. And I'm assuming that probably has an effect on the drum as well, as far as tone goes. Not sure about that, but I'm sure it probably would. It also has, it's an 8 lug drum. Well, 16 lug, 8 on the bottom and 8 on the top. And the type of lug they call a beaver tail lug. So it's got a bit of a look like that. This drum also has a white marine pearl wrap on it. So it looks really vintage and really cool. So, probably just to finish off too, it's got a pure sound, what they call it, a blaster snare wires on this 20 strand. And that's the snare wire that came with this drum. I still even have the drum heads on it that actually came with the drum. I haven't changed them as yet, but I will be at some stage in the future. This snare drum I've only had it now for about 4 days. So I'll change them up at some stage and probably put my favorite snare wires on it, a brand called Canopus. They're vintage snare wires. Most of the snare drums that I own have Canopus vintage snare wires on them. I just love the sound of those snare wires. I might actually even do a review on those snares at some stage into the future. Anyway, let's keep this video short. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're in the market for a new snare drum, I would really check out Chicago Drum and Restoration. They make killer snare drums, and their drum kits, wow, they're amazing. One day when I get enough money, I'm going to buy myself one of their mahogany drum kits. I just love the sound they got. Very 60s Slingerland. As I mentioned, they build them that way. Jim, the owner of Chicago Drum and Restoration, I believe used to work for Slingerland, and I also believe his dad worked for Slingerland, so they know how to build a Slingerland style drum. So their drums have that sound, that very vintagey, warm sound. And so if you're in the market for that sort of sounding drum kit or just a killer snare drum, go and check out their website, Chicago Drum and Restoration. Google them, go there, check it out. I'm sure you'll be impressed with what they have on offer. Anyway, on that note, people, thanks for watching once again, and I will ask of you if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'd greatly appreciate if you would just click that little subscribe button, and also tell all your drum friends if they wouldn't mind doing the same thing. And if you have a topic that you'd like me to make a video of into the future, please, by all means, just leave a message below, and I'll do my best to get a video up of that in the future. On that note, thanks for watching again, guys. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep drumming, and have a wonderful 2004. Bye!